What if everything we've been taught about getting older is wrong? What if aging isn't a one-way street to decline, but a software problem that can be debugged? This is the paradigm-shifting idea at the forefront of modern longevity research, championed by scientists like Dr. David Sinclair. His work proposes what's called the information theory of aging. It suggests that the root cause of aging isn't the decay of our genetic hardware. Our DNA stays remarkably intact. Instead, the problem lies in our cellular software, the epigenome, which reads the DNA. Think of your DNA as a perfect digital blueprint for your body. The epigenome is the operating system that tells each cell which part of that blueprint to read. Over time, due to environmental factors and cellular stress, this system gets corrupted with epigenetic noise. Cells start to forget their identity and function, leading to what we experience as aging. But here's the game-changing part. If aging is a software problem, it means we can potentially reboot the system. The goal of this new science is to activate our body's natural survival circuit, a set of powerful longevity genes that can clear the static and restore cellular function. Today, we're going to explore the specific molecules and supplements that this research has identified as key tools to help us do just that, to put our bodies in a state of perceived adversity and turn those powerful defensive genes back on. The Power Trio, your foundational toolkit. If you're looking to understand the core of these interventions, the research points to three key molecules that have the most science behind them. Number 1, NMN, the cellular fuel injector. Ever feel like you're running on fumes? At a cellular level, that might be literally true. Our bodies rely on a vital chemical called nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, or NAD. NAD is crucial because it fuels our longevity genes, a group of proteins called sirtuins. Sirtuins are like a cellular repair crew. They protect our DNA and stabilize the epigenome, but they can't work without NAD. Here's the catch. As we age, our NAD levels plummet. This is where NMN, or nicotinamide mononucleotide, comes in. NMN is a precursor to NAD, a form of vitamin B3 that our body uses as a raw material to refill its NAD tank. Research suggests that taking an NMN supplement can effectively double NAD levels, bringing them back to what they were in our youth. The evidence is compelling. Early human trials suggest health benefits like lower cholesterol and blood pressure. And in well-known mouse studies, older mice given NMN had such improved blood flow and energy that they could run 50% further than their peers. A word of caution, however. Dr. Sinclair, who personally takes half a gram daily, warns that the supplement industry is poorly regulated. Studies have found that about half of the NMN products on the market might not contain the correct amount or could even be contaminated. This is why there's a push to get these molecules regulated to ensure quality and safety. Number 2, Metformin, the diabetes drug with a surprising secret. This one might sound familiar. Metformin is one of the most common and safest drugs in the world, prescribed to millions to control high blood sugar. But an interesting pattern emerged. Tens of thousands of patients taking metformin seem to be protected from the common diseases of aging. It appears to work by mimicking a state of calorie restriction, one of those beneficial stresses that kicks our longevity genes into high gear. The evidence is getting stronger. In one remarkable study, a cocktail of drugs including metformin, growth hormone, and DHEA was given to a group of men. The results were astounding. The treatment rejuvenated the thymus gland, a key part of the immune system that shrinks with age, and reversed their biological clocks by several years. While it's a very safe drug, it might not be for everyone. Sinclair's research suggests it's not necessary for very young people, say 25, whose longevity genes are already firing on all cylinders. There's also some debate about its slightly decreasing performance in elite athletes, though Sinclair asserts this effect is minimal and often exaggerated in how the data is presented. Number 3, Resveratrol, the power of stressed-out plants. You've probably heard of this one in relation to red wine. Resveratrol is a compound produced by plants, like grapes, when they're under stress from too much sun, not enough water, or being nibbled on by insects. It acts as a sirtuin activator. Think of it as a pep talk for your cellular repair crew, improving their ability to clean up the body and protect it. But don't reach for that bottle of Merlot. To get the therapeutic dose of resveratrol, you'd need to drink about 750 glasses of red wine a day. That's why people like Sinclair take it as a supplement, often sprinkling the powder into yogurt in the morning. The evidence for its benefits is growing every year as more human trials are conducted. The supporting cast, a symphony of supplements. Beyond the big three, the research highlights a few other players that are gaining scientific credibility. It's less about taking a fixed list of pills and more about creating a personalized approach based on your own body's needs. Spermidine. Don't let the name throw you off. This compound, found in plants and animals, is a big deal because it promotes autophagy, a cellular recycling program that clears out old junk proteins. It also helps stabilize the epigenome, directly countering that epigenetic noise that drives aging. Quercetin. Found in foods like apples and onions, quercetin is described as a double whammy. It both activates the sirtuin longevity genes and helps the body kill senescent cells. What are senescent cells? Think of them as zombie cells. They're old cells that refuse to die and just hang around, causing inflammation, which can accelerate aging. Alpha-Lipoic Acid. This one is all about energy. ALA is crucial for maintaining the health of your mitochondria, the tiny power packs inside your cells. Sinclair himself was influenced to take it by Denham Harmon, a 92-year-old pioneer in the aging field who credited ALA for his remarkable vitality. Rethinking old advice, what not to do. Just as important as knowing what to do is knowing what not to do. The new science has overturned some long-held beliefs. First, the great antioxidant myth. For decades, we were told to load up on antioxidants to fight free radicals. This spawned a $150 billion industry. But the research now shows that aging is not primarily caused by free radicals, and giving people antioxidants has largely failed to produce longevity benefits. It turns out, our bodies actually need a little bit of oxidative stress, a process called mitohormesis, to signal our immune system and mitochondria to function properly. So megadosing on antioxidant pills is not recommended. Second, be careful with iron. Unless you are truly deficient, taking excess iron as a supplement is cautioned against. It's considered a pro-senescent metal, meaning it can actually encourage the formation of those zombie cells and may accelerate the aging process. The sweet truth about sugar. This one won't be a surprise. Limiting sucrose, or common table sugar, is highly recommended. It drives a process called glycation, where sugar molecules literally stick to your proteins, gumming up the works and accelerating aging. If you need a little sweetness, there are smarter choices. Monk fruit and allulose are preferred sugar substitutes, while stevia is considered acceptable in moderation. Honey, despite its other properties, is still high in sugar and not recommended in large amounts. It's also best to avoid high-sugar fruit juices, like orange and apple juice, though eating whole fruit is generally good. The unifying philosophy, good stress. So what's the common thread here? From exercise to fasting to these very molecules, they all work by tapping into the body's inherent survival circuit. They put our bodies in a state of perceived adversity. This beneficial stress signals our longevity genes to wake up and defend the body, just as they evolved to do during tough times. Our modern, comfortable world often keeps these defenses switched off. The goal is to strategically turn them back on. It's crucial to remember that this isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. The science emphasizes that personalized health is the ideal. We are all different in our genetics, lifestyle, and environment, so interventions should be tailored accordingly. The long-term goal of this science is breathtaking: to develop a pill that can reverse aging, which could be taken periodically to reset the body's clock. And this isn't just a fantasy. Early work has already shown success in reversing aging in cells using chemical cocktails. For now, we have these powerful tools and a new way of thinking about our health span. The question is, what will you do with this information?